Okay, during the kata, I found that in between the techniques, your preparation for technique, so the techniques were pretty good, but the preparation for the technique, positioning okay and all of that, a little fast, and sometimes a little rushed, I think. So maybe you can try to even that out, be a little more deliberate in preparation of okay, and then the execution of the techniques was fairly good. Your opening and closing bow was a little fast. Okay, not serious, small issue. And again, concentrate on in between the techniques. Okay, so that would be my comment.
Transition between the techniques.
Yeah. Okay. It's the preparation of the technique, moving between, and then how you set the okay up. Okay.
Moi, je vais te le dire en français, tu peux le dire en anglais aussi, mais mon anglais il risque de manquer des informations. Je vais essayer de commencer avec le début du kata. Au niveau de ta ligne de corps, quand tu fais ton salut, il n'y a pas la même ligne de corps que lui. Souvent, dans une compétition, les juges voient deux saluts différents. Déjà là, ça fait perdre des points. Si vous auriez toutes les deux la même ligne de corps, ça paraît très bon. Ta ligne de corps est un peu plus penchée que la sienne. Assez dans une ligne de corps plus droite. Au niveau des immobilisations, quand tu fais tes sorties, il y en a que tu fais rapidement, il y en a que tu fais moins rapidement. Fait que ceux que tu fais rapidement, on a l'impression que tes escamotes. C'est ça. Donc, quand tu prends plus de temps, on les voit. Je pense pas que c'est la vitesse qui est importante, mais qu'on voit les réactions. Fait que ça, il y a une irrégularité dans la vitesse des immobilisations. Au niveau de l'étranglement, l'étranglement arrière, tu as tendance, quand tu fais comme Katame, à pas tourner ton corps de la bonne façon. Tu es comme un peu penché. Au lieu de tourner pour avoir un contrôle quand tu viens pour déséquilibrer. Pour les clés de bras, j'ai trouvé dans l'ensemble, c'était bien. J'ai pas d'autre chose à rajouter.
I have to do it in English. Come on. Your obi is a little bit loose, but if you're tight, so here, right? So it should be tighter. But if you do that, then your belt is going to be too long. Right? It should be the same length for in regular shiai as it is for kata. Right? So 8 to 10 inches long.
To gain weight.
Yeah, or gain weight. Yeah. Bao was not the same as they said. As you came in, the back of your shoulders were on the line versus here. So the spacing is too far. Yeah, it's too far. But that was after that. It was fine. There was a little bit of anticipation in some of the techniques. I think in I can't remember now. There was one that was very, very. You were moving way ahead of the okay. Right? Yeah. Sometimes when you're moving back and forth, your knee is coming off, so I can see the bounce. So I didn't deduct too much for that, but there's a deduction. But because I think international they'll deduct you a lot more. Right? Overall, the kata was good, I thought. Udashiki, Uragarame, I thought your knee was more on his hip than it was on here. That's a small detail. For Udashi, Katame, the elbow, you're here as opposed to here.
Okay.
Below the elbow, or above the elbow. And for Ashkarami was okay, but I think you need to show the.
I think so. I was on a little time off to put my leg inside.
So I want to see the good Tomoe-nage attempt, right? Come in, pull in, get the leg in, and then I didn't really see there's an escape. right? So there has to be a escape.
Deux petits détails, je vais m'en rappeler. Quand tu fais un dégarami, tu lèves ton bras déjà plié, tu lui donnes la clé. C'est lui qui doit aller. Tu n'es pas allongé ton bras, tu as levé ton bras plié. Tu le lèves allongé. Et le dernier commentaire, c'est ta nervosité est très évidente. Ça paraît beaucoup. Je ne sais pas si ça arrive. Les juges peuvent être influencés par ça, mais on voit que tu es comme un... Tu démontres beaucoup de nervosité quand tu avances vers
La posture après.
Oui, c'est ça.
Ok.
Je t'ai pas
Oui, oui.
enlevé des points pour ça, mais ça, dans la présentation générale, ça fait.
Je vais faire après.
Pratique beaucoup devant du monde pour t'habituer à
Oui, oui.
être regardé. Pas d'autre chose à rajouter.
Shadow judges.
For the first two escapes, okay, show your whole back patch instead of something like big turn in, and then they see big escape. It starts the process of the escapes. So big escape, no problem. Okay.
One is short, one is leather pants. Now.
Oh, yeah.
One is short, one is long.
So he's going to gain weight and you're going to be taller.
Twist the pants.
Dans l'ensemble, c'est un très beau carton.
Grammy? I didn't see.
Yes, not. Yes, I saw that. I forgot to insist more for the game.
Ashing around me, fellas.
Okay.
They were down.
Des choses à rajouter?
Shadow judges, anything else? Question? Vous, avez-vous des questions?
Non.
Non,
Escape.
les points, ouais, c'était déjà des points
Ben,
de travail.
déjà, si tu ajoutes tout ça, on est encore plus.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Merci.
want you to know I don't wear the tape in tournament. Let's be clear.
The first time I saw a tall guy, when he lights down, doesn't get on the line. He wore short.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed one. Okay. No.
Richard Fred.
So I must have seen this kata 100 times from you guys, because you've been at it for a while. One of the comments I'd make is that there seemed to be a little bit today, and I don't know if it's because you're not in front of an audience or whatever, a little less intensity today. I think other days when I watched your kata, it's been more, and maybe when you get to the World Championships and adrenaline kicks in, each technique is sharper and sharper and sharper. So today it was a little more, it looked a little more functionary. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be my comment.
Okay.
Other than that, all the elements were there, but a little bit on intensity, a little bit on intent. Okay.
Me too, I see your kata so many times.
Do you think we would have it right by now?
But I will tell positive in English and negative in French.
Okay.
Because maybe my French will be more correct for explanation. So, positive, you have realism in your kata.
En français, c'est bon.
La continuité, elle est très bonne. C'est positif. J'ai senti dans la cinquième immobilisation qu'il y avait comme un manque d'intensité. Parce qu'elle a été coupée, contrairement aux autres, il y avait une belle continuité. A nice liaison. But the fifth one was a little bit cut. Okay.
Culturé, Camille was more sequence than with it.
Il y a comme eu un petit arrêt entre les réactions.
Okay.
Pour ce qui est du reste, moi j'ai pensé qu'il fallait examiner ton tape, voir s'il n'y a pas quelque chose dedans pour ta force. Tu sais, mettre peut-être du métal ou quoi. Fait qu'on
He's doping himself with the tape.
It's like a security bind.
Okay.
You know, if I don't wear it today, I get Matt Burns, and then we're in Madrid next week, so it'd be so in tournament on take it off.
And same for the ball, as I said to the other team, your ball is not the same. And that's because you're tall and small. The head is not the same length, so you see it. So a little bit deduction.
Okay.
Okay. So just look at your video and look how you bow, both to see the head. The body is okay. I'm so happy to see it.
Yeah, me too. I've seen her kata many times. I thought it was okay. I've seen you do better. Like I said, the intensity, maybe just not that much below, but we're still there. Obi is a little bit loose. I really noticed it. Especially when he was going into the yoko, when you pushed it down, I noticed how much space was there.
That's because
I know, but there was a lot of no. But when you pushed it down, I could tell how much space there was. When you're open and you put your head down, it was fine. I think that what you're referring to is after, just before you did the shimen, it was on the back of your head.
that's some shimmy. Okay.
Yeah.
I felt weird on that one.
Yeah.
That one I understand.
Then the Osaikomi was there was a couple where there was a little bit of anticipation. You were way ahead of Wesley. And then when you move a little bit back and forth, there's a little bit of bouncing on your knees, so just be careful about that. Okay. I think that's, and of course the vengeance.
So I have a question for you. You guys have done this many times. You work together. What do you feel you need to improve today? Because you know better, I think, than us.
Yeah. I think the anticipation is something that we've been told before, and I know the way in practice if I don't do the technique right, that's the steps. Because that makes it real. But then I start to anticipate because I don't want to do the steps, so I have to find that balance.
You mentioned Gord yesterday. One of the things I've been working on is making especially the first two escapes, a bit faster. The other one I've prepped for, I'm going to be able to drive harder, but it seems sluggish to me. So I want to do them faster because the second escape is supposed to be about speed. And so I didn't want him hanging out waiting for me to finally prep. I was trying to speed that up. So to bring back the precision that we had before, but maintain that speed is what I'm doing.
Shadow?
Your bows was the best pace. I found it just enough speed, enough accuracy. There was a little bit there, but the bows were very, very precise, and that's how you start your kata up. Excellent. And your explosion, like I said to the last team, show the back patch, that's explosion. Once you explode and he stops you, that sets the tone for all the escapes, and that was very well done.
Thank you.
You grab the knee at the shoulder blade with the second hand. Turn the escape instead of bell. On this side we saw it. I don't know them if you could see it, but the other one had grabbed the knee at the shoulder blade.
Okay.
Last thing,
Please.
when you do leg locks, I don't understand why when you go on the mat, the weight you have, the strength you have, you tap hard on the mat. You just fall naturally. But when you tap, I agree, you can tap hard, but why fall? Bang! For me, I was surprised you're heavy.
It's a long way.
Well, I know you cannot throw you hard because you're strong. So for me, it's a show. And kata, me, don't like a show.
Okay.
Be natural.
Okay. No, merci.
Other comments, shadow judges?
That's not your kata belt, right?
No.
Love a shirt too.
That's not even his partner.
You have to lose some weight.
Do you guys have questions?
The other thing, the escapes on Setsu was, we often hear, didn't see an escape, and then one time I heard, you're trying too hard, it's not natural anymore, because you're putting too big of a show on the escape. It's like, well, if I don't, you can't see it. So we have a current level, how much I show escape on our Densetsu. What did you think of that level today?
For me, it's okay.
You saw each one? Hey, I'm happy. Now, if you can see them, I'm happy. It's good. So that's as long as they're visible and not too much. This is.
That's us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Somebody might complain.
Yeah, I know.
It's very ambiguous.
You went to many worlds, okay? And every time you go to the worlds, you have not the same judges. So that's why it's very hard for you to adapt to all the way people judge. I know it's very important to go to do tournaments during the year as they show you in outside.
Yeah.
So this make you know by the judges, and that's why I think these judge when they see you, it's an advantage. Those judges don't see you, maybe it's not an advantage because they judge not the same way. But I think since these years, you adapt well.
So take no more questions?
No, the escapes on Consetsu was the big one we've been working on. I hadn't taken so good.
Good. Thank you.
Leon Tatamito from Spain, Lucy Ejero, Alexandro, and Lucy Ejero Andrea. Japan, Ishida Momoko and Ishida Mariko. Get ready on
On mat 1, the final of Judo Kata under 23. Please welcome from Portugal, José Farias e João Batista. Get ready on mat number 1 from the Russian Judo Federation, Zikarev Nikolai and Zikarev Miroslav.
Japan, Ishida Mamoru, Ishida. On Tatami 1 from Poland, Master Alexander and Judo Kata.
Get ready for next on Katame 1 from France, Kraska, Victoria and